Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. On today's video, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to go through this with you guys. We have the Commodity Exploration Kit. It has a bunch of samples of some of the most popular fragrances. I've had this one for quite a while and I haven't explored it, so let's do that together. And if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Anna and I love fragrances and I love sharing my journey with you guys. I think Commodity is a brand that I will really like. I don't have any full bottles from them yet, but I have tested a few here and there in Sephora when they're out on display. But I can never, I feel like, get a good sense of what the fragrances smell like. Sephora can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. There's a lot of scents in the air. So I felt like I needed to get an introduction or a discovery set to really test the fragrances in my own space and get a good feel for them, because I really want to get a bottle of a Commodity fragrance. I just want to figure out which one and what kind of intensity I want, because of course Commodity, as many of you guys know, come in 3 different intensities. So I want to see which one I'm going to like the best. I really do love the way that this is all displayed. You have this beautiful box, and in the back here it tells you exactly what you're going to get. So there's 18 samples, 6 different kinds of fragrances with 3 scent spaces for each. You get blotter cards, a booklet. I can't wait to dive in here. So I really like the way that they did this. You have this nice big box, and you do get a huge booklet inside, which is super cool. So this is a nice large booklet here with all the scents inside with descriptions. And you get blotter cards, and you do get all your fragrances right there in the personal, the expressive, and the bold. So this booklet is nice and clearly outlined. Starts with introducing your scent space, and it talks about the 3 different kinds of scent spaces, from personal to expressive and to the bold. On the second page here, it talks about selecting your space, so talking about whether you like personal, expressive, or bold, and trying all the fragrances in that specific space. I'm going to do things a little bit different because I'm actually going to pick one kind of fragrance and try it in all the different scent spaces. I feel like that's the way I would like to do it. Here it talks about method 2. You follow your nose, start like in the middle with the expressive, pick your favorite, and then try all those in the different scent spaces. So there's different ways of doing this. And then it's going to talk about all the different scents on the next pages. So I think I'm going to start with the first one. It tells you here how to actually do it on your blotter paper, in your hand, pulse points, enjoy your fragrance. I really like this booklet. It kind of guides you through. So this is really helpful. So we are going to start off with the fragrance cult book. This one centers around cedarwood and sandalwood. We're going to start off with the personal, and that one's going to have the addition of black tea and skin musks. So let's give that one a try. The packaging is well laid out, very well labeled, and they are good size samples too. So let us get out this one. We're going to get a tester strip as well. I'm sure there are 18 of these tester strips as well, so let us try that first one out. Okay, gonna give this one a try. Oh wow, that is very heavy on the sandalwood. That is reminding me of Santal 33. Okay, that smells really nice. I know some people get like kind of a pickle kind of scent from sandalwood sometimes. I'm not one of those people. I actually do pick up a very nice woody fragrance, very bright. I don't really pick up the tea, but it is musky for sure. Give it another spray. I do like this, but I don't think this one is for me. I am a fan of Santal 33. I do have a perfume oil of it, and I do like it, but I don't gravitate to it enough. So I like this, but I don't love it. Let us try out the next one. Yeah, let us move along to Book Expressive. Let's try out this one. Another one of these. We should, of course, get a new one each time so you can really have the full experience of the fragrance. Okay, let's spray it out. Okay, so here we have Book Expressive. Let us give this one a spray. This one is supposed to have the addition of eucalyptus and cypress. So those are aromatic qualities, aromatic notes. And oh my gosh, yes. Definitely pick up on more of those aromatic notes. This one is a lot more brighter and fresher and a lot more aromatic than the personal version for sure. I don't like this one either. This is just probably not for me. This is a little bit too much. It's too much of that aromatherapy kind of scent to me. It smells like a spa. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just not how I want to smell. I think that's why I don't gravitate to scents like Santal 33. I like it, but I rarely ever wear my perfume oil from that, the Labo Santal 33. This is nice, but it's just a little bit too much for me, so this is going to be a no. I do appreciate the quality of the fragrance. I do understand why it's so nice and popular, but no, I can't. So I'm going to try the bold. Let's see how that one smells. So the last of the line in the book series is going to be Book Bold, and it says it's the bestseller and it's amplified with the addition of smoky velvety musks. On the bottom here it says violet and smoky musk. So let us give that one a try. We have our samples. Let us take out Book Bold and another tester strip. I'm getting a new one for every single one. We have them, why not use them, right? Okay, let's give this one a spray. Okay, here we are with Book Bold. This one might be the most promising. I do like musky fragrances, and I do like violet as a note, so let us give this one a spray. And this is supposed to be the bestseller. Okay, it definitely feels a little less aromatic for me. There's definitely no eucalyptus or cypress in this one, you can tell, because doesn't have that same fragrance like the Expressive. It's a little bit smoother. It smells a little bit more musky for sure, but still not a favorite for me. And I don't know if I feel like this one is super strong or super bold. I don't think this line is going to be for me. The book line is not for me. Nothing is standing out. Nothing is like a love at this point. So nice fragrances, but I don't think this is for me. You still get a lot of that sandalwood for sure. It's very sandalwood dominant. I almost feel like this one is like, is it the lightest of the three? I don't know why I'm picking that up. I feel like the Expressive one was the most, I guess, bold in a sense. This one feels more musky, and maybe that's why I feel like it's not as strong. Not sure, but not a favorite. Let us move on to the next fragrance in the list, which is going to be the Gold series. Unfortunately, nothing from the book is really for me, which is fine. It's just not my cup of tea, I guess. So move on to the Gold. So this is going to be more vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. I'm going to start off with the personal. So there's going to be vanilla here, Isoe Super, Skin Musk. Okay, let us try this one out. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with the Gold. Get a tester strip as well. This one already sounds more promising to me. Woody, ambery vanillas. That sounds more like something I would like, so let us give that one a spray. Okay, so we are starting off with Gold, and this is the personal. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, that vanilla. Oh, that's really nice. I'm already liking this one so much more than the book series. That's really nice. It's very light though. I think it's definitely a personal fragrance. Then it sits closer to the skin, but that vanilla comes through, the little bit woody, ambery. Lovely. This one is really nice. But I think I need a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power for my fragrance. So I'm excited to try the next in the line, but so far we are on a good track. Okay, let us put this one back in its spot and let us try Gold Expressive. Alright, and a new tester strip as well. Alright, let's give this one a spray. I do really love the description of the Gold Expressive in the book. Strong, sleek, and sophisticated, just like the precious commodity itself. Creamy vanilla wrapped in effervescent musk and molten amber. Wow, that sounds amazing. Okay, let us give this one a try. Okay, this is Gold Expressive. On Fragrantica, it says it has the addition of juniper, which it doesn't say that in the book here, but let us see. Ooh, I don't smell anything like juniper. It's just a beautiful, creamy, ambery vanilla. Very nice, a little bit sweet. This is very lovely. It's like the personal version, but just amped up just a little bit. I'm already liking this one much more than the personal version. It's a beautiful, creamy vanilla, just a very lovely fragrance. Woody, just a tiny bit, ambery. But that vanilla is the star of the show here for me. Definitely pick up that more than anything. Very nice. I like this, but I think I need something a little bit more. So let us try the bold. That might actually be the right one for me. Let's see. And of course, I'm just trying these on the tester strips for now. On skin, these will play just a little bit differently. Of course, always have to try your fragrances on the skin. But yeah, I like this one so far. I want to try the bold. Let us put this one back. And let us reach for gold and the bold one. I feel like the bold fragrances are going to just be like it for me. I like a nice pronounced strong fragrance, but you never know. Let us give this one a spray. Commodity gold in the bold scent space. We're going to spray this one and see. Ooh, okay. This one takes it in a different direction. It's almost a little bit more smoky. I don't think I like this one as much as I like the expressive. The vanilla has kind of disappeared here for me. What am I smelling here? Okay, let me just take a peek at the booklet. Ooh, okay, I see. So we have saffron, nutmeg, and patchouli. Oh, there's smokiness. That's what I'm getting, the smokiness. Okay, I'm that kind of, I don't know if I like that. Smokiness to me might be just a little bit too much. That's almost taken it to a direction where it's almost a different fragrance. Like so different than the expressive. I was really enjoying the expressive and I was hoping it would just be amped up. But that whole smoky vibe turns this into something completely different. It's really nice, but I don't think this is for me. The expressive would be it from the gold selection for me. It's drying down. That vanilla's coming through a little bit more. It's kind of reminding me of Reefa Cat, which I do have. It's an impression of Baby Cat. YSL's Baby Cat is reminding me of Reefa Cat, which I do love. I do love that smoky vanilla, but this one is, yeah, I don't know. It's too similar to that for me. When you do look on Fragrantica, people are comparing it to YSL's Baby Cat and Reefa Cat, and that is exactly what I'm smelling. I love Reefa Cat, and I have a bottle. I even have a backup bottle because I love it so much. I think I was just expecting something different. So I don't need another like dupe for Reefa Cat or Baby Cat. Like I have that, and I don't need more. So this is going to be a no for me. Okay, so far I haven't found anything that I'd want a full bottle of, but there's so much more here for me to explore. So let us move on to the next one, which is Juice. And here we have Juice. That is one of the newer ones that I remember. This came out a few years ago. So here it says it's a mouth-watering trilogy of fragrances featuring strawberry, raspberry, and rhubarb. So very fruity. I'm excited to try this one. Let us start off with the personal. It says fresh violet leaf makes for a sparkling interpretation of juice that showcases the transparent side of ripe red fruits. Let us check it out. Okay, so I'm really excited to try the Juice line. I have never tried it before, and I do love fruity fragrances, and I do like raspberry and strawberry, so let us give that one a try. New tester strip, and let us spray Juice Personal. I think this is going to take things in a very different direction. We're going to switch from woody ambery to juicy fragrances and fruity. All right, let us give this one a try. Oh my goodness, that is so bright. That is a beautiful fragrance. Wow, very bright, very juicy, fruity and sweet. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. That rhubarb gives it a bit of tartness. It's a little bit green. I think that's from the violet leaf. Oh, I love this. But it reminds me of something, and that something is right here. And that is Angel Nova, which I do love so much. I love my Angel Nova. Smelling very similar. And I don't think I'd want to get something that smells so similar to Angel Nova because I love this fragrance. But yeah, very similar. And I think, let us check Fragrantica, but I'm pretty sure somebody has compared this to Angel Nova. And yes, there are so many comparisons to that. I love the brightness of this though. This would be my favorite from the line so far. It's just juicy bright, that raspberry's there. Oh, I love it. A little bit of rose. Yeah, you get that floral, just like Angel Nova. Really nice and very strong. For a personal fragrance, this is really projecting. It seems very strong, so I'm excited to try the expressive version. So in the book here, this say juice expressive is going to be ripe strawberry, rhubarb, and raspberry pulp blended until smooth with a base of amber wood. So maybe it's going to be more woody of a base, maybe amped up on the fruit. So let us give it a try. Okay, so we have juice expressive. New tester strip. I do love that they give you all these tester strips. You can really try out the fragrance. All right, here we are. Ready. Okay, so we are doing juice expressive. This one is spray. Oh wow, beautiful. It smells very similar to the personal. I'm not getting too much difference really. It might be just a little bit more denser of a fruit, more deeper, but it smells very similar. It might just be amped up just a little bit. More dense fruits. That's what I would say. A little bit sweeter, tiny bit stronger, but very similar. It smells so good though, very much like Angel Nova. Okay, so we have Juice Bold. This one sounds very interesting. It says a deep dense marmalade. This jammier rendition of juice has been steeped in vetiver, patchouli, and amberwood. Wow, that sounds very interesting. Let us give that one a spray. Okay, here we are. We have Juice Bold. Let me not spray it when it's still in here. Get it from the bottom. Perfect. Okay, and a new tester strip. All right. So jammier and denser patchouli vetiver. Very interesting. Okay, let's spray it out. Ooh, okay. What I'm picking up is that it's not as juicy and fruity. It still has that rhubarb and the fruits. It almost seems a little bit brighter at the top. That vetiver, I think, is what's doing it. Okay, definitely has that vetiver. It's not as bright and juicy as the expressive and the personal versions. But this one is really nice. I think it might be my favorite from all of them. It smells just a little bit different. I like this. It's just a little richer smelling. I am really liking this one. I think this one is my favorite. It's blending the juiciness and the sweetness of the other two, but it's a little bit more earthy and woody and a touch more green. And I do like that. I think the vetiver is making it here. Just a little more earthy. I really like this. It's a little bit more of like a serious fragrance, I would say. This one is my favorite. And it's very strong too. It's definitely projecting. So far from all of them, I think this one is my favorite. Okay, the juice line was a success. I really enjoyed that experience. We're going to move on to the milk. And I think this one is it the most popular from the commodity line? I feel like a lot of people love the milk line. And I'm hoping I like it too because I've heard so many good things about it. So let us move on to the milk line. So in the book here, it says an opaque white liquid rich in sweet creams and fresh woods. A trilogy of caressing woody scents filled with marshmallow, tonka bean, and mahogany wood. That sounds incredible. Let us move on to personal. So you're going to have bouquet of amber, musk, and light woods. Wears like a sweet and cozy hug. That sounds incredible. Let us spray that one out. Okay, so we're going to move on to the milk line. I'm excited to smell this one. Like tonic, woody, sweet. That sounds perfect. I want to smell these. I think I smelled them in Sephora before, or at least I attempted to, but there's so many scents in Sephora sometimes that I don't think I got a really good experience with this one. So let us try this. Okay, here we go. We have Milk Personal. Let us give this one a try. Oh my goodness, that smells stunning. Oh, it's creamy. It's sweet. It has that marshmallow note. You definitely pick up on the marshmallow. It's pillowy and cloudy. It definitely feels like a warm hug for sure. I really like that. I see why people love this one so much, the milk line. Oh, it's very nice. Just smells very sweet and rich. Musky too. The woods are not too pronounced. They're just very much in the background. Just a very well-rounded fragrance. I like this so much. I can see this being worn every day, like a signature scent. Almost like a skin scent, but I don't think it's really a skin scent. It definitely has more of a fragrance to it, but this is nice. I like this. So far, I think this is the winner from the other ones. I like the juice line, but this one so far is really, it's different than from but so far this one is different than other fragrances that I have. So let us try the expressive version from Milk. So another really cool description here of Milk Expressive. It says a marshmallow fragrance enhanced with mahogany wood and tonka bean. The cold milk accord adds a cooling element to an otherwise rich and warm fragrance. That sounds really cool. I like the way to describe it. Let's give this one a spray. Okay, we have Milk Expressive. Getting to halfway through the tester strips. They're a little bit tighter in there now. Okay, one of these. Oh no, it's all come out. Okay, one. There we go. We got it. Okay, we have the Milk Expressive. So mahogany wood, tonka bean, the additions. Ooh, yes. That is like the personal, but it's just amped up a little bit more. A little more woody, a little bit richer. More ambery too, I think. This is really nice. I'm liking this one a lot. Yeah, it definitely gets stronger as it's drying down on the tester strip. Really nice. I like this one. I like it more than the personal too. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely lactonic, more lactonic than the personal version. Nice. Oh, I love this one so far. I really like the addition of that really rich mahogany note in here. You have that light fluffiness from marshmallow and sweetness, and that lactonic note from the milk, and that woodiness. It's drying down beautifully. I really like this one. I think this one is my favorite so far. Let's see how the Milk Bold is. Okay, for Milk Bold, it says rich notes of firewood and amber, a smoky, sweet, and inviting scent to be worn with confidence. I'm kind of worried that it might be too smoky, kind of like with the gold, how it got a little bit too smoky for me. So let us give that one a try. Maybe the expressive is going to be the winner, but let us see. Okay, here we are with Milk Bold. Let us see. I hope it's not too smoky because sometimes that can just be, we're having issues here. It can just be a little bit too much. I might have to do these tester strips a little bit differently because they're all coming out of the thing now. But okay, Milk Bold, let us try it out. An interesting note of firewood. I don't think I've ever seen firewood in any fragrance. Not sure how that's going to smell. Bring this one out. Okay. I don't feel like it has a huge smokiness right away. It's very much similar to the expressive and the personal. More woody for sure. So more woodiness than the other ones. It's such a close tie between expressive and bold. I think I would have to test them out on skin to really pick up on the subtle nuances. But it is more of a woody fragrance for sure. So that sweetness kind of takes a little bit of a backseat. And the woodiness and the amberiness is coming through. More rich and bold. Really nice too. These are beautiful fragrances. I love the Milk line. I feel like there are just some subtleties between the two, but they're very similar. This one's definitely woodier. The next thing you'd have to do is test it out on skin to really pick up and see what your skin is going to tell you, how it's going to react to the fragrance and which one is right for me. That would be the next step, but I really like the Milk line. So we're going to take a turn into something completely different, the line of Moss, a fresh green and earthy plant that lacks true roots. the trilogy of fresh green scents highlights bergamot, oak moss, and petitgrain. So it's going to be more of a green kind of scent. I'm excited to try the moss line. So the moss line is going to be highlighted by green notes, fresh citrusy, airiness, aromatic. Let us give this one a try. I have never tried anything from the moss line. We're going to have to remove, I think, all the texture strips probably. Let's see. Okay, can we get one out? We can. Okay, let us try Moss Personal. I do like green scents, airy, fresh, citrusy. Let us spray this one out. Oh, that is very fresh. Ooh, and green. Aromatic for sure. Oh, that is really beautiful. It's almost reminding me of like MAC Turquoise a little bit with that greenness. It is, oh, it's drying down. That smells very similar to MAC Turquoise for me. I have MAC Turquoise right here. That smells very similar to that. Oh, wow. Almost too similar. I can't imagine getting anything from the Moss line if it's going to smell so similar to MAC Turquoise. This one's definitely a little bit more sweeter though, but very similar. MAC Turquoise is definitely one of my favorite fragrances. Yeah, it does smell like that a lot to me. But it's beautiful. Very green, fresh, kind of like green grass. Beautiful. This is really nice. Okay, we are almost there, guys. Let us try Moss Expressive. Texture strip here. I'm surprised how close that is to like a MAC Turquoise. But it's not as sweet as MAC Turquoise, and I prefer MAC Turquoise. But let us give this one a try now. So Moss Expressive, we're going to get green and woody with a touch of morning dew. The blend of oak moss, cedarwood, and petitgrain is reminiscent of a walk through the woods at dawn. Wet, cool, clean, and reviving. Alrighty. On Fragrantica, we do get more cedar, there's musk, oak moss, amber. Okay, let us give this one a try. So we have Moss Expressive. Oh, it's more green. That petitgrain is coming through more, and bergamot. Yeah, it's a bit of a greener fragrance. I do understand what they mean by that dewiness and like morning dew and kind of like wet grass, and that is really nice. I'm really enjoying the moss line. I didn't know that I would love it, but I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's a love for me though, but it's a very nice line of fragrances. Fresh, inviting, invigorating, aromatic scents, really nice. Let us put that one back and try the last one in the Moss line, which is Moss Bold. I will do a quick check on what it says in the book about Moss Bold. On Moss Bold, the freshness of juniper berry and depth of patchouli result in something of a gentleman's tonic, and bold and modern take of the original. Oh, very, very cool description. Let us give that one a spray. Here we have Moss Bold, Gentleman's Tonic. Interesting, okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. It has more of like a perfumey, almost masculine feel to it. The juniper berry, I think, is giving me kind of a masculine scent. I think a lot of men's fragrances use juniper berry, so I'm just kind of getting that kind of correlation, or that's what it's reminding me of. Very nice though. I think it's my favorite from the Moss line. It kind of tones down the greenness and the aromatic qualities, which I do appreciate and I do like. But I like the juniper in here. I would say this is like a unisex fragrance. Kind of leans a little bit more masculine, but I like the addition of the juniper, and it's still green and fresh, still citrusy. This is nice. I really like this one. Yes, definitely my favorite from the Moss line. Very beautiful. Oh, I like this one more than I thought I would. Very nice. Yeah, this is very pleasant. I like it. Here we are down to our last set of fragrances. I think I like the Milk line the most. I think that one is my favorite. Between the expressive and the bold, I think are my favorites. The Moss line has actually surprised me the most, and Moss Bold has really surprised me. The other ones I like, and Juice line I like a lot. But yeah, I think I have to try a lot of these on skin to really get a feel for it. But let us try out Paper. I'm going to try Paper Personal first. Our tester strips. We're down to the last few. Oh, they do give you a few extras. Okay, there's more than 18 here. That's kind of nice. If you need to try out them again, they give you some more tester strips. That's really cool. Okay, Paper Personal. Let's give it a try. And the Paper line, crisp sheets manufactured from the pulp of wood, a trilogy of true molecular skin scents, thanks to sandalwood and ISO-E Super. So Paper Personal, paper comes to life on the skin, best described as your skin but better. So it's going to be kind of like this, like a Glossier You kind of fragrance, a lot of skin fragrances. Molecular amber opening makes this counterpart sweeter than the original. All right, let us try it out. And I do really like fragrances with ISO-E Super, so that is very promising. And I do like fragrances like Eau de Papier and Glossier You, which I have right over here, which I love. All right. Ooh, that's really nice. It's reminding me of like Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. And I have the Dossier version of Musky Musk of that one. Yeah, this is smelling like a Glossier You. But I think Glossier You I like just a little bit more. Yeah, the ISO-E Super here is very prominent. Definitely a skin fragrance. But I have Musky Musk, and I actually did just buy a new one recently. I have it right here. Let me just grab it. So I do have my Dossier Musky Musk here, almost gone, just a little bit left. And during the recent sale that they just had, I did get a new one. So I do have my new Musky Musk here. There it is. I needed my backup, so glad that I have a new one. But Paper smelling very similar to this. This is, of course, an interpretation of Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. So I think I like this one better. It's just a little bit sweeter so far than the Paper Personal. But let us give the other two a try. And it says here, Paper celebrates creamy sandalwood as a skin scent. The dry tone reveals a crisp cedarwood reminiscent of fresh linen, a unique scent experience for each wearer. And that is the expressive. I wonder if the sandalwood is going to be similar to like the book line, but it's not going to like take over the fragrance. Let us give that one a try. Okay, Paper expressive. Let us that one. Tester strip. Let us spray it out. Okay, I like this one better than the Personal. There's not a super strong sandalwood. It's definitely there. It's very nice. It's creamy. It's smooth. Definitely a skin scent, but really nice. Very pleasant. I think I still prefer my Musky Musk from Dossier. Or my Glossier You. So a really nice skin scent. The addition of sandalwood and cedar in here. I think I just like Glossier You for the little subtleties. It's also a skin scent, but it has just a little bit more interest for me than this line. But this is really nice. We have come to the last fragrance in our set, which is Paper Bold. Let us give that one a try. Let's see what the description is in the book of this one before we spray it. In Paper Bold, we're going to get vetiver and wet woods cling to the skin in this earthy and robust take on the original, and ISO-E Super with personality. Okay, so I do like the fact that they've added the vetiver. I really like fragrances with vetiver, so let us see how that one is. I've really been enjoying the fact that these are all kind of a through line fragrance, but then they're all just a little bit different. It's very interesting how they've done this. with the 3 different scent spaces. Okay, so we have bold, paper bold. Ah, yes, the vetiver. You do pick up on that. This one's a little bit sweeter too, which is nice. The vetiver is beautiful in here. ISO Super Vetiver, it's woody. I like this one the best of the line. Let me give it another spray. Yeah, I do like the addition of the vetiver. It just gives it more interest. A beautiful skin scent. Oh, this is nice. I like this line. Really nice, but I still think I prefer my Glossier U. So I think I would skip on this line, but I do really like it. I have really liked going through this discovery set with you guys. These are all really nice. Juice was excellent. I really enjoyed that. These two were very bright. The personal and expressive. Juice Bold was really nice too. The Moss line I think surprised me the most. Moss Bold is really beautiful. I like that one a lot. These were really beautiful, guys. The paper line, really nice as well. I think if I had to pick a full bottle, it would be between Milk Expressive and Milk Bold. Again, I would have to try them out on skin, give it like a full day wear test. The personal line, I can see the appeal of having more of a scent that's closer to the skin. I really enjoyed this. This was a fun experience for me. More research needed before I get a full bottle, but I'm glad I got to try all these, and I highly recommend this set. Really cool with the booklet, and just you get everything you need to try this out. So this is a good set from Sephora. I highly recommend it. Discovery sets are just so much fun. It gives you the experience of trying this out in the comfort of your own home and really taking your time to explore the fragrances. And this is a super cool kit. I'm glad I got it. And I'm definitely going to do more research, get a full bottle of something from Commodity. I think it's going to be the Milk line, but I will let you guys know in the future. And thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a fun experience. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.